Hello there. So Sunday evening, I hope everyone's doing good. I just wanted to do another video here. This one here is another one of my album ranking videos. I wanted to do this one because Coldplay is it's one of my favorite bands. Some of my people that I know that are real rockers and such that they don't appreciate Coldplay and kind of don't blow them off, but not me. I've got into Coldplay years ago listening to 102.1 The Edge in Toronto. Used to play Coldplay, the early stuff, a lot, and I liked them. And then my son and I both got a passion for them, and we were into Coldplay, and I own all their stuff, and I really love them. I think they're great. Certainly more of a pop band or a pop rock band, but the truth is, if you really listen to their stuff and give them time, their songs are just amazing. Great songs, a lot of songs that you can sing to, a lot of songs that you can really enjoy. They've got some moody ballads, they've got some beautiful songs, a lot of piano, which I really love, and I think they're still a really good band. So I'm going to rank their studio albums. They've done 9 full-length studio albums. I think they got a really strong discography. Certainly, you'll see. I kind of go backwards a little bit with their output, and so let's go through it. So my number 9 record for them is their most recent from 2021, Music of the Spheres. One of the most beautiful album packages that I think I have. It's this beautiful maroon album, and the packaging is just so cool, very good. Certainly, for Coldplay, certainly this is their most, I would say, kind of commercial, more pop, radio friendly type of album, I suppose. They've got some guest appearances. I mean, they've been around now for a while, so they're a big popular band, and they run through a lot of the circles on the radio and pop, but so they certainly have commanded a lot of attention from other artists. Therefore, they have some guests on their albums now, but a good album. The most pop one, though, and that's number 9 for me. The album preceding it is number 8 for me, Everyday Life. This is, so the last one I showed, Music of the Spheres, is certainly my least favorite Coldplay record. And that's, to me, the most prominent, I guess, drop-off, I guess you'd say. This album is a great album, Everyday Life. It's a very enthusiastic effort. It's a double record, and it's divided into 2 themes, if you will. Sunrise and sunset, they call it. But it's got some really great songs on here, and a lot of very thick musicianship, which is, Coldplay is a band of 4 members, of course, and each of them are very accomplished musicians with their instruments: bass, guitar, drums, vocal, and piano for Chris Martin. And this record here is a very indulgent, musically refined record. It's almost it even has some almost orchestral parts to this record. Very good album. Number 7 is another one that was fairly recent album. A Head Full of Dreams. Great record. I have this on CD. I have a mix of CD and vinyl of Coldplay in my collection, but I have all their output. And this is a great record. It's Coldplay never puts out a record without a lot of effort put into it. none of their records are what I'd call simple endeavors. They're very thoughtful, put together albums. Great artwork on each of them. I wanted to show this because after that album, A Head Full of Dreams, they brought out an EP, which I just wanted to show because it's called Kaleidoscope. It's an EP, and it's got some nice songs in here. It was a collaboration. Their big hit from this was a collaboration, but it's good. I mean, if you see it and you know want to just, if you're out shopping for music and you see this, grab it because it's fun. It's short. Obviously, it's an EP, so very good. Number 6 for me is Vida La Vida. Viva La Vida. Sorry, Viva La Vida. It's a funny name. I've always found it a funny name to pronounce, but really good record. This was a big record for them. The hit single, Viva La Vida, Lost, Violet Hill. It's got some good stuff on this record for sure. Number 5 for me, Ghost Stories. Very good record. They certainly branched out and started to really do some energetic sounds on this. It's got some great ballady type songs, but it's also got a song called Midnight on here, which is a really cool. It's got a song, Another's Arms, Oceans. It's really a Sky Full of Stars is a big hit. This is a really, really good album. And I wanted to show this because I picked it up when I was so into that album. They brought out a version of this that is got it's live, and it has a DVD that came in this package of this performance of this album, and it is really an excellent package. So Ghost Stories live, very good. So now we're down to the big boys. Number 4 for me is Parachutes. Parachutes, it was their debut record. You know, it's got the big song Yellow on here. It's a really good record. Great debut record. What a debut record. A good rock record, but it introduces us to how good of players, musicians that Coldplay are. Number 3 for me in their discography is X and Y. I have it on CD. It's got the huge song on here, Fix You, but it's full of great songs. Really well done record. Number 2 for me is Milo Xyloto. And it's a CD that I own. And it is a very, very good album. Got some big hits on here. Charlie Brown. Every Teardrop is a Waterfall. Really good. That's number 2 for me. And number 1 Coldplay record for me, and it is for most people, A Rush of Blood to the Head. This was their second album, and this album is up there in my list of albums, and it's up there with many people. Hard to argue this is one of those perfect records. The Scientist, Clocks, Warning Sign, Amsterdam, In My Place, Politic, just full of absolutely amazing music. Number 1 easily for Coldplay, easily. So that's my set for Coldplay. They were just out, to be honest, of my top 10. The only reason they didn't get in my top 10 favorite bands is simply because of only the 9 studio records, although they're 9 really good studio records. And for those of you that sort of sign off on Coldplay because you think they're too pop or they're too popular, or you don't like Chris Martin's style because he is certainly, he plays to the popularity for sure, but they have put out some amazing music, and I really wish that more people would sort of knock it off with they're not rock enough and give them the time, because they're worth it. All the best to you guys. The next video I do, haven't quite decided the topic yet. I'm working on a few different ideas. Okay? So I'll surprise you with that one. Take care, guys. All the best to you. Bye-bye.